The tree that weeps, metal deep in a forgotten ravine, where the soil gleams with a faint metallic sheen, there grows a forest unlike any other. The trees there are ancient and twisted, their bark streaked with veins of silver and bronze that shimmer when touched by moonlight. Locals call it the Ironwood Grove, but among those who have seen it with their own eyes, it's whispered about as the place where the trees weep metal. Their sap, when wounded, does not bleed amber or resin, but liquid metal, hot and glimmering, that cools into crystalline shards at the roots. For centuries, travelers avoided this valley. Animals refused to enter. Compasses spun wildly. Some said the ground hummed faintly at night, like a distant forge beneath the earth. Miners once came, hoping to harvest its strange bounty, but their tools dulled quickly, and the air filled with the smell of scorched iron. They left behind broken carts and melted picks, warning that the trees seemed to resist extraction, as if the forest itself guarded something older than human greed. Scientists who studied samples found traces of unknown alloys, metallic compounds that shouldn't exist in nature. The crystalline sap reflected not only light, but faint electromagnetic pulses, patterns too deliberate to be random. Some proposed it was the result of ancient lightning strikes fusing with mineral-rich soil. Others believed it was biogenic, a living organism learning to conduct, to remember, to communicate through the slow language of metals. Yet old folklore tells a darker story. Long ago, a village nearby forged weapons from the forest's shining tears. Their blades never dulled, and their armor gleamed like starlight. But soon, the trees began to moan in the wind, their branches heavy with metallic fruit. The villagers' crops failed, their wells turned brackish, and one by one they vanished, until only the grove remained, whispering with the echoes of molten sorrow. Today, a few explorers still seek it. They say if you listen closely, you can hear the slow drip of molten silver beneath the bark, a heartbeat of metal pulsing through wood. Touch the sap, and it hums faintly, resonating with something inside you, something primal and magnetic. Some claim it leaves a mark, a faint pattern on the skin, like circuitry etched in flesh. Whether born of geology, divinity, or forgotten science, the tree that weeps metal endures, a living fusion of nature and machine, rooted in the silence between worlds. It stands as a reminder that life is not bound to blood or chlorophyll alone, and that somewhere, deep within the earth, the future has already begun to grow.